prison. Let's do this quick thing. Get your mats, get your weights, get your chair. Line up, stand up, jump on your bike, start the treadmill.
Come on.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. Ha ha! Setting up, the cameras fell over, and now my screen looks like a teenager screen. Ha 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 ha! Got more cracks than what? I don't know what has a lot of cracks. Oh. Crusty Scaly Foot. Yeah, y'all. Ooh, things coming on the wall. Yo, it's storming somewhere. It's storming somewhere. I'm as stiff as a board. I'm stiff. But y'all know they don't stop nothing, right? It don't stop nothing. I'm just telling y'all what it is. But you see I'm walking. Because it just don't stop nothing. Okay. Now, I was on the YouTube streets and I saw something that said they're waiting for Orange Shit Stain to pick a VP. And all of a sudden I started laughing. Y'all know the ancestors visit, right? And I was like, what up? And I got advice. The last VP he picked, he tried to unlife. They was going after Pence, his VP. He don't want no VP. He just want to be president. He wants to sit in Congress. He'll appoint himself Supreme Court judge. I'm telling you. So y'all keep waiting. But I did see it get on the YouTube streets. His ex-wife said she'll be VP. Oh, I tell you. So, you foreign countries? Yep. Alright. When they put this man in, this failed businessman, who doesn't pay his bills, he even has lawyers who are suing him. At first they do it for the publicity, and then they want their money, and he don't got it. Failed casino owner, convict, don't pay his taxes, done screwed that Deutsche Bank over and over again, and quite a few others. So, I got the vibe to share with y'all that y'all need to get y'all bills together and present them to this penal colony, because he don't pay no bills. If this penal colony owes you anything, when he gets in, he ain't paying it. He ain't paying it. And he will sacrifice every child's life in this penal colony so he won't have to pay it. See, he's invincible. Because history, I'm telling you, hey, that's coming on the wall. History tells us that when a person or politician, whatever, tries to take over the government, tries to control and take over the sitting government, and the sitting government gains control, they either exile or execute the person that perpetrated the insurrection. Yeah. Not here. So he's doing it again. Okay, but now let me make you. Hey y'all, hey! Y'all showing up and exercising, right? Let's talk about the religious right. Now, I was born in the Bronx because my mother was visiting her sister when she was in the labor. And she brought me to Brooklyn. And in Brooklyn, we had all us Africans together. Italian Africans, German Africans, all us Africans, Hispanic Africans, all of us gotten together. And so we knew each other's customs. Now I knew the Catholics. They always wore the cross, and whenever they were on the bus, when I was with my mother, they always made the sign of a cross when they went by a church. But they seemed all right. We was on a bus. And of course when we used to get pizza and shit like that. So, we know the German Ethiopians, the Hasidics. Read the Invention of the Jewish People and they'll break it down to you. I ain't breaking it down to you right now. And they was cold. We went, they did the market on Sunday, and I remember it because my mother used to give us $1 and we could get so much. See, that's why y'all fell short on getting your kids to eat vegetables. My mother used to give us $1. We used to go to the German Ethiopian market on Sundays. They wouldn't open on Saturdays because of their cold. So we go there and buy vegetables, bananas, apples. We were candy people. But with that $1 and being at that fruit market, somehow we became kids that was eating fruit. Hey y'all, I see y'all come through. So, that was cool. My mother had us in the Lutheran cult. And she had scars from the Baptist cult, as did my father. Severe scars. Horrible cult. Anyway, not making nothing. So, my father, he was with the Elijah Muhammad Muslim cult. I mean, I knew they slapped around women, and he did. That's what my earliest memory of meeting an Islamic person is violence towards women. So you know I wasn't going to do that. I was not going to be with a man that I know is violent. His cult is violent. Teach violence against women. Anyway. Fine, everybody's fine, just grooving, moving. Then I go to stay with my grandmother in South Carolina. Besides me finding out that because I'm a woman, that's just a sin in itself. My menstrual cycle is a curse. The ability to have babies is not a joy, but a curse and a burden that the Lord put on me. I didn't know that. My breasts are because they attract men. And I use them to attract and control men. Then I learned that you gotta spoil the rod, spare the rod, spoil the child, and that applies to the ladies too. Because if you let them get out of hand, then, so, I'm like, oh, what is this? And then I learned that the Catholics were the devil. I had no idea. They always had crosses on. They cast the cross. They made the sign of the cross all the time. How are they devils? Well, they're devils because they worship man, the Pope. And they worship bronzen statue images. And you ain't supposed to do that. So they're the devil. I was like, wow. They've always been so nice to me. I didn't know they was devils. Yeah. Then I learned that the holiness people, the Baptists have a term for them. They say, sanctified, sanctified, you ain't even satisfied. They hated them. That's holy rollers and all that kind of stuff. That's what they call them. That's the Baptists. That's what they call other denominations, or cults as I call them, religions as you call them. That's how they talked about it. Jehovah's Witness, made up. Made up. Because they don't really relate back to 200,000 million years ago when the old black Africans moved into Europe and brought all these damn cults with them. Moved into England, moved into Europe, and brought all their cults with them. But I didn't know. I didn't know they wasn't going, until the Baptist church, they didn't get in. They didn't get in there. I was like, wow, I like the music. Then, the German Ethiopians, they were able to do the biggest con on these Southern Baptists. But anyway, say the church. They pounded into us that these German Ethiopians walking around here were AKA Jews from all the many years ago. Now, if they had said it correctly, those German Ethiopians, then clearly the Ethiopians connect way back. Way back. They couldn't steal everything and destroy everything. That's the Hebrews. But they ain't saying they German Ethiopians, Africans. They don't want that part. So they make themselves this pretense group. And let me tell you something. Them Baptists, they love them German Ethiopians. They call them Jews, but they're not. The German Ethiopians. And if you go back, they say that it connects. But it connects to Hebrew. That's why they're trying to connect it now. See, when they came out of Germany, they used that cloak. Where would you? Because they didn't want to have any connection to their African roots. But now, they connected to it by the Hebrew thing. They had to study it and everything. Because again, the Ethiopians brought them through and they send them out on ships all over the place. Well, anyway, Southern Baptists love them. But what I'm trying to say is, who's your religious right? I know the Catholics ain't standing with it. They hate you. I know the Holy Rollers ain't staying with them. They hate you. Who else? Presbyterians. They say your services are too boring. Jesus wouldn't come. They hate you. So tell me. Well, they used to talk about other religions like dogs. These Southern Baptists. So exactly, what is the religious right? Y'all ain't a group. Because the biggest part of the group is the Baptists. And they hate every other denomination. Woo. Foreign countries, let me tell y'all now. Woo, child. Hey, y'all, hey. Hey, Mr. Pigeon. Yeah, I'm old. Blonde panties, is that what you showing? Martin, I couldn't fit in them little things. Hey, Coffee, how am I doing? Coffee, I'm doing great. A little stiff because there's a storm somewhere. Issa, what happened for you? Life, honey. It's happening for me right now. I like it. Hey, did I tell y'all I had... Thanks for your comments. Did I tell y'all that Tamika read the numbers? And we'll talk about it during our gulp and chat. So, Taiwan, I gotta tell you, I was in the YouTube streets and I saw where y'all, this penal colony, has sent drones to Taiwan. Some kind of razor drone thing. And right away, alarms went off. Taiwan, they finna put in this orange slime ball. And he doesn't like anyone that looks different from him. So, when they put him in, because he did it last time, if this Democrats gave you those drones for free, he's going to want payment. He said he's sick of America doing stuff for people for free. And if they didn't do it for free, then he's going to charge you. Because he also says that you should charge for the military and you should charge for weapons of mass destruction that this military gives countries. So, he may want them back. And if he wants them back, he will send his military in to get them. Because you're small, but you're big enough close to China, that if he came after you, it would be a threat on China. Now, he only likes China when him and his daughter and children stuff to get shirts and hats and stuff at a discount rate. Then he loves China. But other than that, he don't like China. So Taiwan, he will use you as the match to start the fire. Take them drone things, put them to the side, put them in a hangar somewhere. So when they put that orange shit face in, You just may have to bow out, say take your shit back. I'll deal with China with what we got. Because that set me up, Taiwan. You think China's a threat? You have no idea. They're getting ready to put in an orange shit stain, honey. And he hates everyone that doesn't look like him. And this country promotes it and supports it. Now you heard me talk about the religious rights, right? How can y'all be collective when y'all all separated? Y'all don't like each other. So here again, foreign countries. You're going to have a cabinet full of people who make agreements with you, go to sleep at night, wake up in the morning, cancel agreements, and say, Jesus told me to. I was going to do it. I know we signed contract and everything. That's religious right. That's the right to use religion for shit that you do. So, they're going to be fighting the whole time. Because their Jesus is different from the other Jesuses. How we let this get in government? I know. Through the civil rights. Through your hate of the black African. They had to use the cults to stop the government from the hate. And that's how they got into government. Because you just can't say we're all just Africans. Because it's true. Different colors, different sizes, different eye shapes, different feet sizes, toes, blah, 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 blah. But you don't. You want to play your sick games. Anyway, did I get anything on the list? Oh! This would have been bothered for a long time. The walk will be over by the time I remember. In history, I read that when there's a coup, because this was taught a lot to us because they had fear of the individual trying to take over the government. So it was heavily reported on what happens to someone who tries to take over the government. I think the last one they mentioned was Benedict Arnold. And I think there was another executive warden in between that was selling some information to somebody like orange slime bag. Whew. So, but looking at other countries, when folks try to take over the government, they either unlike those folks or exile them. But this penal colony lets them run for the highest position in the land. And he is planning to overthrow the government before he even get elected. That's why I'm trying to tell you he's in there. He's telling them how he's going to take your millennials' blood and put it on some crusade for Christ. So glad I ain't got no grandkids. You ain't come here to die for that bullshit. They say live for Christ, but everything is about dying. And how you going to go to heaven? And how you going to do this? Told my daughter to live. Even though right now, old folks right now, they so busy worried about whether they're going to heaven or hell, they can't even walk on the freaking treadmill. They can't sit down in the chair and do an exercise because they're worrying about when they die. How about doing shit while you're alive? How about talking about alive? So, foreign countries, when they put his orange shit stain in there, because he already trotted out his son, his handsome son, that's to get the millennials. The millennial girls. I'll vote for him. I think I can get a date. I think he'll hook me up with his son. He will. He'll take you and about 10 other girls and say y'all gonna meet his son, and the next thing you know, y'all chained up in the wall with a ball in your mouth. And y'all can't see it? No, you can't. Because y'all love people in jail that slaughter women and the whole family. And y'all just ram them up. So no, I don't think you can see it. But I tell you, yeah, he's going to overthrow the government again before he gets in there. Dick Cheney vibed that he's going to lose. And you know what they're going to do when he loses? They're going to attack and African Americans. When you draw up that hand, when you pull it forward, pull it with the might of generations. You have poured your 20 shot glasses. You done poured them. When you lift up your hand and you bring it down, you bring it down with the force of the warriors that came out of Africa and went into Europe. Changed their whole civilization for the better. Folks, wow. So, now I understand why when someone tries to overthrow the government, you don't let them apply for government again. But his crimes are nothing to this penal colony. So when he grifts y'all, when he scams you, you see how he scammed that Georgia barber man? How he scammed them? Said it was for one thing, and then these mega people show up? Ruin the man's business. He said the clients went down. I gotta tell you, if I'd have walked by that barbershop and looked in and saw them there, I would have went there and I'd have told everybody, this bitch is for this orange shit stain. Ain't never going back in there again. But the orange shit stain know that. He destroys businesses. So to sum it up, foreign country, look at what this country owes you. The ancestors vibing me to give you a due notice January 21st. Once they put the orange shit stain in, you gotta hit them like that as they transition. Now, when he gets in there, he will tell you, kiss his ass, because he is invincible. He has videos of powerful people diddling children probably children drilling them, Supreme Court justices, all these courts. I love true crime. I can't look at it anymore. I used to enjoy getting the commentary and looking at those court cases. But now when I see those judges, all I think of them is chomos. I think because birds of a feather flock together. You want a pedophile to run your government, and you are defending him. So y'all are pedophiles. Please. Ooh. Sitting there judging people. Ooh, I'm taken by the Constitution. No, you're not. It's a position of power. And it corrupts absolutely. But now, Orange Shitstain and Jeffrey Epstein got a whole lot of names and everything. I don't know what's wrong with y'all millennials. If I was young and I had my access to a computer and this shit, I would be digging for those pictures. And all that video and everything. I saw somebody say something about anonymous coming back. I was thinking about it. I was like, I know y'all can get them pictures, them dick pics. 10. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why y'all can't find those things? Y'all know all these mega people and these congressmen sitting there supporting that orange thing. He's doing some illicit shit that y'all can find on the internet. Y'all can find on the social medias. Yeah, I'm lucky I ain't got a grandchild because you'd be sitting up and I say, son, go for it. I know it's there. Oh, look at Judge Roberts. Is that his dick hanging out like that? What's that little boy doing down there? And all those other slimy, nasty Supreme Court justices and judges. When I see them now, I say chomos. When I see them now, my heart gets sad for the kids. Because these are powerful people. And no one can touch them. And they head pimp. They're head pimp. They're protected. Oh, my millennials. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, y'all. They got a whole book, millennials, where they gonna make y'all sign up and everything. So when they want y'all to go and fight for Jesus, they know where to find you. Now you say, what if I ain't Christian? That don't matter. That's the religious right. The religious right is only the Baptists, but they try to say the Baptists hate every other denomination that is not Baptist. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your... Give me a minute. Okay. So, the religious right you're talking about is just a bunch of Baptists. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, not up, no down. Those old rectum bandits, pedophile maps, hustlers, pimps. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They want the right to snatch up women inseminate them and make them have babies. Y'all don't see these perverts for who they are. They gotta be hunting on some kids. That's the whole reason to keep that orange shit running. And Tawan, you better be careful. Because he will run a sex of human transporting ring straight from Taiwan to this penal colony. Because, honey, let me tell you something. I know them German Ethiopians, those Italian Africans, them Irish Africans, not so much Scottish. They love them some Asian people. Boys, girls, women, men, as long as there's a hole they can get in. Speech got tuck in the elbow, not up, put down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we'll see who will be the VP, and we'll know that there's a good chance he ain't gonna make it the 4 years. The orange shit stain. The orange shit stain. Oh, hey, what's happening for you? I'm happening for me. I hope you happening for you. Hold on now. Turn this off. Can you hear them? Who will give up their life to be VP with orange shit stain? After all, he did try to like his last vice president. Oh, this energy has been laughing about this. I woke up to go to the bathroom and I'm laughing. What VP? You are definitely taking your life in your hand. He wants to sit in Congress with the gavel and thing. You don't want the VP to sit there. He wants that for himself. Or maybe he'll make his son. That's why he brought his, that's why he brought his son in. That's why he brought his son in. His son, he will not like. But a VP, he will. And I said, why? The wife wanted to be, the ex-wife said, she'll be VP. And y'all, America, so big, so great. You cannot see these idiots? I'd be afraid to be his VP because to be his VP, he tries to unlife his VPs. I ain't never seen a president unlife his VP. That's what they stormed in the building for. They kept saying something about hating the VP or this is perfect temperature. A little cool, but not too cool. Not warm, but quenching. So, Tamika's message. Oh, thanks for coming on the walk. If you left already, thanks for the walk. And you didn't stay for the chat and sip or to hear what Tamika said about the numbers. Oh, man. Y'all, I forgot to write the numbers down. Well, go back to yesterday. Alright, let's see. Tamika said, when I sent her the pictures of the numbers, I did text her and I said, this number 70 came back. I do a little numerology, but just I'm not as, into it or well versed in reading the numbers as Tamika. She's a scientist. I mean, she understands numbers. I just found Synchronicity, the book, and started going into numerology and started studying numbers, blah, blah, blah. But it's been a long time ago. But every now and then, certain numbers, I'm like, oh. So Tamika says, wow, same energy, something big is coming. If y'all countries know what I know, that big coming should be the bills to this penal colony, because the minute that orange shit stain gets in, he don't pay bills. He don't even pay taxes. He has, what do you call those people? Not Homeland Security. He made Homeland Security his Imperial Guards. You couldn't touch him. Homeland Security. Oh yeah. One more thing for the religious rights. I know you Hispanic people and stuff, y'all in for the religious rights and shit. But let me tell you what them Baptists think about y'all. Oh, I'd say exactly what they think about y'all. They put this rotating razor in the water. That when you tried to cross the border into the Bible Belt, that razor would slice you up. Babies, people, blood in the water, blood in the water. So if you go with the religious right because you say, oh, I'm a Christian. That ain't got nothing to do with that. So choose wisely. If you made it all the way over here to the process of voting, I gotta tell y'all, Dick Cheney said no. Dick Cheney keeps saying that they're not gonna put the orange slime ball in. That's what he keeps vibing to me. But I can see all the reasons why. They got so many secrets, so many lies. This man, Orange Slime Ball, took government documents that said confidential, not for your eyes. Put it in the library to protect it. He said, no, bitches. These my papers. I'll sell them to whoever I want to. I'll use them wherever I want to. So in those secret papers, there's a lot of government confidences. He done sold a lot of them. He's using them as blackmail. That's why I know he's getting in there. He's blackmailing them. They want their secret. He's telling them that if you don't put me in, I got these big secrets about who y'all finna fuck up in a little bit. And I will release them. And they said, do you want me to bend over and spread my cheeks too? So, I know they're gonna put him in. Shit like shit. I was told that. Because that's what they used to call us. And props to the sisters coming out Yes, y'all. And because y'all going up, the Congress ladies, yeah, none of them men like how you talk to them. I saw them sitting in there, and they looked at Jasmine like, you black bitch, if I could get up and slap them fake eyelashes off that you sweating halfway off. That's a hard working sister. That's a hard working sister. But they can't stand her because they come from the cults. And they also come from, and in cults, the only thing that women are good for using their mouth for is slobbering up the kickstand. So they don't like her talking to them like that. Honey, they look at her like 50 lashes, bitch. Across your back until the blood runs down your legs. Ooh. I was like, woo. And AOC, I know I should be able to say her name, I should remember it. But anybody who knows me, I call this girl my daughter's sister from another mother and father. And to this day, I can't say her name correctly. I think it's Christian or Christian. Chris. I think it's Kristen. Christian. I don't know. She doesn't mind. Whatever I say, she answers to it. When they were small, they used to go to my daughter's room and laugh and say, "Your mother always gets my name wrong." So AOC, it's really easy for me to use the initials, but I see you, honey. I see your powerhouse. I see you ladies coming through. I see you. And honey, Dick Cheney is here, so I gotta talk about this, Cheney. Liz, your father's proud of you, honey. Proud of you. Proud of you. Stand strong. Stand strong. Stand strong. Poor little millennials. They gonna have you in life and people that when you get my age and you look back and you say, I did that for what? What? Nobody was in danger? Nothing happened. It was what, to advance Christianity? And I am even a Christian. I know better. No, it's the Baptist to, it's the cult to push the Baptist faith. And honey, ain't no pimp like a Baptist pimp. That's what I'm telling you. I know why they support that orange shit stain. Honey, I ain't never been felt up on so much in a... I was at a Lutheran church. Maybe because I was younger. But honey, I was 16, 15, 16 in that Baptist church. And an ass field titty rub, that's all part of the program. Because women are there for men. That's your religious right. That's your religious right. And they hate every other Catholic, Methodist. What did you say? Ain't no message in Jesus. Them people ain't never gonna see heaven if they going for a human message. So they hate you. Sanctified, sanctified. You ain't even satisfied. So they hate all the holiness and all that kind of stuff. What they say about the Presbyterians? boy, Jesus don't want to come there. I used to say this. What? Of course, Catholics, y'all going to hell because you worship graven images and y'all do what the Pope say. Y'all don't read the Bible. Y'all get pamphlets from the Pope. So y'all don't know the Bible. I was like, they don't know the Bible. I used to see them, and they used to have the rosaries when I was in New York. They said, no. They the devil. They go to hell. So I don't know about this religious right, but I know about the Baptists. And them pimps, they want their kids. They want kids for the sex trafficking. I was a teenager at a Baptist church. Okay? The Baptist said I had to get a letter. 16, 17, I had to get a letter from my boyfriend saying that he would protect me and look after me and yada, yada, yada. And I was like, what? I'm getting the hell out of here. What is that? Then I got, oh, well, you must be a lesbian. You like girls? No, I don't like no girls. You gotta have a man. You gotta have a letter saying a man gonna take care of you. Now, at 13, I was running around Harlem with junkies, with veteran junkies as my protection. What the hell I need? A South Carolina man that ain't never lived yet to take care of me. That's what I was thinking. But my kind of thinking in the Baptist church means I'm a lesbian. So I went to my girlfriend, I told her, I said, please introduce me to your brother, blah, 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 blah. And then I had to tell Thomas, it ain't that party. It ain't that kind of party, I'm finna get out of here. And even after I broke up with him, so I know why a lot of you black girls are lost and stuff like that, and y'all get unliked and stuff like that by your boyfriend, because even after I broke up with Thomas, he was still able to come over and visit my grandmother. She liked her. But I was smart enough to know not to bring no other man in there, and that's the lesson that y'all haven't learned yet. And that's why I told my daughter, and that's why she's alive. I let her know, I said, when you divorce from your husband, y'all separate, you know it could be a year or two before you even start dating again. Because no matter what, he's looking, because you didn't, y'all in divorce because y'all couldn't see eye to eye. It had to be because there was another man. Because why would you give up him to be so perfect? So I said, you gonna have to be seen as just be up by yourself for over a year. And it worked. Now you can date, go back and forth, anything you want to do. Honey, in that Southern Baptist church, I had to pledge. So then I found out why you had to write the letter. Because then you could start having sex. The letter at 16, 15, some girls even 13, get that boy to write that letter saying that he'll take care of you and stuff like that. Then y'all can start having sex. So I just thought it was a letter. I didn't understand, until when that boy gives you the letter and you look at high school and you see the girls, they're pregnant. And it was because the letter meant that it was okay. When the mother looked at the letter and read it, and they would keep the letter, the parent would keep the letter. That meant that you were okay to have sex. So, yeah, you can have sex as long as that boy can spell or write that letter. I don't know. Dear Miss Goodbody, I will take care of your daughter and be responsible for her. And you give it to the parent and y'all start having sex. So now you know. I said all these kids have babies so young. That's that Baptist. That's that Christian right you're talking about. Yeah, that's what that is. And then you stay poor. You can't get nowhere. They drop out of high school. But it's okay because you're not a lesbian. And it's okay for the boy because then he's not gay. And that is the religious right, which is only the Baptist. Only the Baptist religion. Baptist cult. The Baptist cult right. That's what that is in that 2025 conservative bullshit they talking about. The old school, when it was okay for men to diddle kids. Hey y'all, thanks for coming on the walk. Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to subscribe and exercise with me. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming on the walk.